Our body is a magical mystery maze of chemical reactions governed by dictations from our DNA and yes, the daily choices we make. Click the link in description for weight loss. We all understand our food choices and exercise impact our body fat levels, but we also need to understand more about our inner chemistry. As we have all learned the hard way, fat loss is not as simple as calories in and calories out. By focusing on manipulating the edicts from our DNA, we can influence our chemistry to work with us in our fat loss endeavors, not against us. Our goal, taking the mayhem and cacophony that happens with daily living and orchestrating our chemistry into a beautiful symphony. We have all felt there are saboteurs lurking to spoil our fat loss efforts, it is true. Here, we are going to talk about a big one, losing NAD. Bottom line, NAD allows sugars, fats, and proteins to be converted into energy. Research on NAD for fat loss centers around the various building blocks of NAD, most importantly vitamin B3. Milk is a good source of B3. Don't just go and pop B3 supplements, there are various forms of B3. B3 in larger doses can cause side effects, even though it is a water-soluble vitamin, and too much of the wrong form of B3 can be counterproductive in the efforts to boost NAD. NAD equals nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide is in every cell of the body and an absolute necessity for mitochondrial function, those powerhouses, or energy producers in our cells. NAD decreases with age, but researchers agree NAD is number one in the anti-aging process, as it dictates to turn off those genes that contribute to the aging process. How do we lose NAD? Aging, a normal process of aging, is the dissipation of NAD, unless we step in or consciously set out to raise our NAD levels. Alcohol, also a major culprit in every aspect of aging. No, the resveratrol in red wine is minimal, and we cannot rationalize more wine to get more resveratrol. DNA alterations from lifestyle, medications, again unless we step in and consciously protect our DNA. Lack of exercise, sedentary lifestyle, sitting is the new smoking. Certain foods can decrease our levels over time, but certain foods can help increase our levels. Sirtuins. Sirtuins, aka longevity genes, are a group of 7 proteins that play a role in aging by regulating cellular health. Sirtuins must have a good supply of NAD. Sirtuins control DNA expression and aging, manage all things cellular. Alas, if NAD levels are declining, so is cellular efficiency and productivity. Fasting, often used as an effective tool in fat loss, maybe this is one of the reasons why fasting has been shown to increase NAD, which activates sirtuins. There is great hope in sirtuins research with cancer, metabolic issues, glucose metabolism, HIV and neurodegenerative disorders. Clinically healthy yet obese people have shown to have lower NAD, sirtuin levels in studies. Calorie restriction has shown to increase these levels, and to decrease oxidative stress. Look at my many article on OS. The SIRTfood diet. Yes, there is a SIRTfood diet. It is also affectionately referred to as hacking the skinny jean diet. Sorry, I am not voting for it, as good as it sounds in theory. The SIRTfood diet combines calorie restriction and SIRTfoods. I have no problem with the SIRTfoods except for the red wine, because they are great foods for us to eat for many reasons: walnuts, olive oil, blueberries, coffee, turmeric. Why do I put huge faith in the SIRTfood diet? To eat enough of these foods to activate sirtuin activity, well, that would not at all be consistent with the calorie restriction aspect of the diet. I am a big supporter of intermittent fasting for most people, if their physician agrees the person is a candidate for intermittent fasting. However, a few things to keep in mind about calorie restriction, which is not intermittent fasting. When your body is calorie restricted, it uses up its emergency energy stores, or glycogen, also burning fat and muscle. Never good to sacrifice muscle, the definition of biting your nose to spite your face. Glycogen usage releases the water it used for storage. This is water weight. In the first week of extreme calorie restriction, only about 1/3 of the weight loss comes from fat, while the rest comes from water, muscle and glycogen. As soon as your calorie intake increases, your body replenishes its glycogen stores, and the weight comes right back. How miserable and demotivating. Body will often lower its metabolic rate, which nobody wants, making it easier to gain weight in the future. Yes. We need to support our NAD production. NAD is a necessity for life. IV NAD infusions have been successfully used for a number of years now by athletes to increase performance and recovery naturally, people for anti-aging, opioid and alcohol addictions, depression and anxiety, energy, PTSD, chronic fatigue, DNA repair and neurodegenerative disorders. Finding more ways to increase NAD and lower oxidative stress are the true keys to living a proactive, healthy lifestyle. Shira Litwak, chronic care manager, proud creator of thousands of health enthusiasts and corporate health cultures worldwide. Holistic nutrition, addiction recovery, medical exercise. Activating our bodies to health with lifestyle choices, understanding out body chemistry. Orchestrating the cacophony of our inner biology into a beautiful symphony. Click the link in description for weight loss.